Sometimes reality glitches and the impossible becomes real. Strange portals opening out of nowhere, dimensions colliding, and events that seem ripped from science fiction. All caught on camera. These bizarre moments have shocked everyone. In 2009, a video appeared online that left people questioning reality. It showed a glowing round device emitting a high-pitched sound, almost like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. As the camera zoomed in, a swirling portal-like effect began to form around the device. Just when it looked like something big was about to happen, the video cut out. Some thought the camera operator might have been sucked into another dimension, while others dismissed it as a cleverly staged hoax. Despite countless analyses, no one has figured out the truth. Portal Girl. This clip had the internet completely freaked out. A security camera in Russia captured something wild. A girl just standing by the road when, out of nowhere, a glowing portal opened right in front of her. No warning, no build-up, just bam, portal. And then, she just stepped right in and vanished. No sound, no trace, nothing. The weirdest part, right before it happened, she moved her hands in this strange, almost purposeful way, like she knew it was coming. Did she get pulled in, or did she go willingly? Mirror World. A researcher exploring a remote area stumbled upon something bizarre. A mirror just chilling by a tree. Weird enough, right? But then he walked through it, and things got even stranger. On the other side, the world looked almost the same, but just slightly off, like a distorted version of reality. That's when it hit him. Maybe those missing ships and planes didn't crash. Maybe they shifted. He started thinking these mirrors could be hidden portals, secret gateways to other dimensions. And just to make it creepier, not long after his discovery, a Navy rescue plane vanished while out searching in 1945. Coincidence? Maybe, but too coincidental to ignore. Vanished. A security camera caught something chilling in an ordinary parking lot. A car pulled in, parked like normal. But then, it got weird. A glowing portal appeared right behind the car. Silent, sudden, and completely unexpected. The driver stepped out, looked at it for a moment, and then, almost like he couldn't resist, walked straight into the light. In seconds, both the portal and the man were gone. The footage left viewers uneasy. Was it a glitch in reality? A shift to another dimension? No trace of the man was ever found. Wall Walker. A video surfaced showing something that didn't seem possible. A man casually walking through a solid wall. No glitch, no camera trick. He just phased right through as if the wall wasn't there. Right behind him, a woman tried to follow, but she slammed into the wall like it was solid. That contrast made it feel real and left viewers stunned. People started debating whether this guy had some kind of supernatural ability, or if the wall itself was a hidden portal meant only for him. Was it a case of superhuman power, or just a clever illusion? Either way, the footage looked disturbingly authentic, leaving many questioning reality. Portal from nowhere. Humans creating portals? It's been talked about for years, but one video really made people stop and think. In it, a guy casually placed a glowing lamp on his bed, sat down with his laptop, and then... Boom! A brilliant, radiant hole opened up right above the lamp. Beyond it was an eerie, glowing green landscape, something completely out of this world. Just as things were getting intense, the video abruptly cut off. Some viewers even compared it to the Montauk Project, an alleged government experiment involving time travel and portals. Was this a real portal, or just another fake video? It definitely left people wondering.
Vortex.
Strange event.
Oh.
In the skies over Arizona, something truly bizarre was caught on camera. A glowing beam shot upward, spiraling with blue and white rays, as though it was drilling into the sky. Then a flickering hole opened up, glowing like a flame ready to burst. But just as quickly as it appeared, everything vanished. No beam, no hole, just gone. Then, things got even stranger. The weather suddenly flipped, as if the area had been hit by something not of this world. Some even compared it to the famous Norway spiral, suggesting these events might be signs of something much bigger, and definitely not normal. Vanished boy. A young boy walked down the street, casually glancing back. Then, in an instant, he vanished. A security camera captured the whole thing, showing a sudden flash of light where he'd been standing. It wasn't just a camera glitch. There was something disturbingly real about it. The footage spread online, with theories ranging from a time travel mishap to a dimensional slip. Some speculated that he was escaping something, while others believed he might have been pulled into another reality. Whatever happened, the video left viewers unnerved, wondering if they'd just seen proof of something beyond our understanding. Strange sky portal. On a crisp autumn day in Tennessee, a man was enjoying the weather when he saw something completely out of the ordinary. A pitch-black portal floating in the sky. But this one wasn't like the usual neat round portals people talk about. Its edges were jagged and smoky, flickering with streaks of lightning, like it wasn't fully stable. It hung in the sky for just a few seconds before disappearing into thin air. Most portals are smooth and circular, but this one looked like it was struggling to stay open. Some believe the fall weather created the perfect storm that revealed this half-formed doorway to another dimension. Bayside portal. What started as an ordinary day at Miami's Bayside Marketplace quickly took an unbelievable turn. Without warning, a blinding light appeared above the floor, growing into a spinning, glowing vortex. The edges of it rippled, like energy was radiating from it. Shoppers stood frozen in shock as the vortex spun, and just as suddenly as it appeared, it folded in on itself and vanished without a trace. The crowd was left in stunned silence. Some believed they'd witnessed a real-life portal, while others thought it might have been a glitch in reality. Either way, no one expected their regular mall visit to turn into something this unbelievable. Taiwan shock. Locals in Taiwan were going about their day when they looked up and saw something completely mind-blowing. A huge spinning shape opened up in the sky. It wasn't just some strange cloud. It moved like it had a purpose, almost like a portal. People stared, wondering if something was coming through or going out. As the clouds rolled in, the edges continued to spin faintly, as if it wasn't finished yet. Some say it was just a weather phenomenon, but others are convinced this was a real doorway to another dimension, caught on camera for all to see. Ring of Fire. Something unbelievable happened over Thailand that left everyone talking. locals spotted a massive fiery ring just hanging in the sky. They called it the Ring of Fire, and it wasn't just a trick of the light. The ring kept growing wider right inside a cloud, and then suddenly, boom, it lit up the sky, almost like something was trying to break through. People recorded it from every angle, and the footage looked like the sky itself had cracked open. Some believe it wasn't a natural phenomenon, but possibly a huge craft or portal that appeared for just a moment. Whatever it was, it didn't last long. The sky seemed to seal itself up just as quickly as it had burst open.
Yeah.
Sky Ring Mystery. In 2023, while hiking near Mexico's Pico de Orizaba mountain, someone noticed something completely out of place. High up in the sky, there was a giant glowing ring, perfectly round and shining bright white. It looked way too precise to be natural. Below it, a smoky trail stretched downward, almost as if something had come through. The strangest part? The sky inside the ring looked different, like it wasn't moving like normal clouds. It shifted, almost like a hidden door had opened up above the mountains. Some think it was a glitch in reality, while others are convinced it was a portal leading to another place. Sky Ring. In 2024, something truly bizarre appeared in the sky. A massive smoky ring glowing with a strange energy. Its edges flickered like electricity running through a circuit, as if the ring itself was alive. For a few intense seconds, the glow became brighter. Then, just like that, it vanished without a trace. People who saw it were left speechless, convinced they had just witnessed something not of this world. When the footage hit the internet, theories exploded. Some thought it was a portal opening, while others believed it might be secret technology. Whatever it was, the mystery remains unsolved, and people are still debating what it could have been. Dog Dimension. Late at night, something downright eerie played out on a highway. Out of thin air, a dog appeared in the middle of speeding cars, casually crossing the road like nothing was wrong. The footage? Crystal clear, and experts confirmed, no editing. So what's the deal? Some people think it was a glitch in the dimensions, maybe a portal opening up. Others are leaning toward teleportation. Whatever happened, it's left everyone questioning reality. Was it just a freaky phenomenon, or a glimpse into something way bigger? Either way, it's hard to unsee it. Alien Vault. A video surfaced online, sparking wild debates about ancient aliens. The footage showed a figure, clearly not human, wearing a strange mask and holding what looked like a vault. Some thought it was a secret doorway, needing a code to open. Others dismissed it as a modern creation, rather than an ancient artifact. Conspiracy theories quickly spread. Was this proof of extraterrestrial visitors? Or just a clever hoax? Time Jumper. In 2018, a man named Noah appeared online, claiming to be from the year 2030. At first, people wrote him off as a hoax. Then things got strange. He passed a lie detector test. Noah made bold predictions. Trump returning to power in 2028, humans living on Mars, and Bitcoin becoming dominant. He even insisted cash wouldn't disappear entirely. The strangest part? An X-ray revealed a small device in his wrist. During a live stream, Noah abruptly vanished, leaving behind a cryptic email saying he was pulled back for questioning. Was he really a time traveler? Comment below what you think of him. Skyhole. While hiking through Arizona's rugged mountains, a group spotted something bizarre. A thick column of smoke rising into the sky. But as they watched, it twisted into a perfect glowing ring, like an otherworldly portal. In moments, it solidified, looking like an actual hole cut into the sky. Some experts brushed it off as a weather phenomenon or a trick of the light, but others weren't convinced. It seemed too symmetrical, too intentional to be natural. If it really was a portal, the unsettling thought remains. Did something pass through it? Or worse, did something escape? The hikers couldn't shake the eerie feeling that they'd witnessed something unnatural. Time Traveler's Tale. Al Bielik's story has convinced some that he is actually a time traveler. He claimed to have time traveled all the way to the year 2749, spending 2 whole years in the future. His adventure supposedly began with the infamous Philadelphia experiment in 1943, where he jumped off a Navy ship and ended up in the future. In 2137, he witnessed a broken United States, with coastal areas destroyed and Florida barely hanging on. But by 2749, things were even crazier. Floating cities, no government, and a massive crystal AI running the show. Maybe a little too wild to believe, but it's definitely intriguing. Secret doorway. At first, the stone wall looked totally ordinary. Nothing strange about it. But then, the guy did something that triggered the wall to slide open, revealing a hidden cave-like space behind it. This wasn't just any cave. It seemed like a secret spot that someone might have kept hidden for a long time. As the video spread, theories exploded. Some thought it was an old, forgotten portal sealed away for years. Others believed it led to another dimension. Whatever it was, it felt off, like something that didn't belong in this world. Hidden tunnel. While out exploring deep in the woods, a group of friends stumbled upon something totally bizarre. One of them noticed a strange patch of grass sticking out from a wall of overgrowth. When he pulled it back, they found a human-sized rabbit hole leading underground. But this wasn't just any hole. It was a full tunnel, narrow and dark, stretching far beyond what they could see. The further they walked, the more mysterious it got. When the footage hit the internet, it went viral. Some people started speculating it was a hidden time portal, maybe used by travelers from the future. Airport vanishing. In 2016, a live TV interview at Copenhagen Airport left viewers stunned when a woman appeared to vanish on screen. During an interview with a man, a blonde woman stood in the background. As another woman passed by with a luggage trolley, the blonde woman seemed to disappear. The footage quickly went viral, sparking online debates. Some believed it was just a camera glitch, while others speculated she had slipped into another dimension. The most likely explanation, however, was that she simply walked off camera at the same moment the trolley woman passed by, creating the illusion of vanishing. Mirror portal. In 2001, a woman filmed something that still gives people the creeps today. It started off simple enough. She gently touched a mirror, nothing out of the ordinary. But when she leaned her face into it, something strange happened. She stepped right through. On the other side wasn't her room. It was an endless, silent mart, aisles stretching out forever in all directions. The place was completely empty, eerily still. Viewers were stunned, convinced she had crossed into some kind of mirror world. What makes this story even more unsettling? She never came back. That mirror might have been more than just glass. It could have been a one-way portal to a place we're not meant to enter. Mysterious skybeam. One guy was casually gazing at the sky when something strange happened. A dark, smoky beam shot out of a crack in the clouds. But it didn't just disappear like most beams do. No, it carved out another opening in the sky, like a second doorway forming right in front of it. It looked almost like a tunnel, between two completely different places. We have a portal. A man in Houston was walking toward his car when, in the blink of an eye, he vanished. 1 second he was there, the next, gone. A home security camera caught the whole thing, and it looked way too real to ignore. The flash of light, the sudden disappearance. People online were freaking out. Some thought it was an alien abduction, while others believed it was a portal. But here's the chilling part. He hasn't been seen since. No answers, no clues. Just a mysterious disappearance that still haunts the internet today. Lonely door. Imagine stumbling upon a door that leads to nowhere. Literally, in the middle of nowhere stands a strange door, completely alone, with a small, muddy stairway leading up to it. There's no house, no building, just this door, baffling everyone who sees it. Some people online joke that it looks like the Anywhere door from the anime Doraemon, while others think it might be the last remnant of a house that was destroyed long ago. Either way, it leaves everyone scratching their heads. Why is it there? Does it hold any secrets? Or is it just an odd leftover from the past? Night sky anomaly.
Look at that curved shadow. Look at that. Look at it coming to light. Oh my God.
One quiet evening, people looked up and couldn't believe their eyes. There was a dark hole in the sky, surrounded by a faint white ring of light. It didn't move like a cloud or flicker like a star. It just hung there, completely still. Some thought it might be a portal, while others shrugged it off as a weird weather phenomenon. But the eerie glow around it reminded some of the Stephenville lights from Texas. Those strange glowing orbs that seem to follow people.
Oh, there's a flare! Look at that diamond ring! Look at that! Oh my God!
Gateway to hell. In the vast desert of Turkmenistan, there's a place locals call the Gateway to Hell, and it definitely lives up to the name. It's a massive burning crater, as wide as a football field, and it's been on fire for over 50 years. This fiery pit is known as the Darvaza gas crater. It was formed in the 1970s when a gas field collapsed, and scientists set it on fire, thinking it would burn out in a few days. But the flames never stopped. At night, it lights up the desert like a portal to another world. Now, the government plans to shut it down for good. If you've ever wanted to see it, time's running out. Giant's Causeway Mystery.
Look.
Back in 2016, a video from the UK's Giant's Causeway went viral, leaving people completely baffled. A tourist exploring the site accidentally filmed a massive wall of rocks that seemed to move on its own, opening and closing like a giant door. Naturally, theories went wild. Some thought it could be a giant retreating into the rocks, while others believed it was some kind of natural phenomenon. Experts investigated the site, studying every stone, but found nothing out of the ordinary.
Look.
Glowing hieroglyphs. In 2016, something truly strange was found in an Egyptian tomb, leaving historians completely puzzled. One of the tomb walls was covered with ancient hieroglyphics and patterns, looking pretty normal at first glance. But when someone shone a flashlight on it, things got weird. Parts of the wall started glowing a yellowish hue, while other sections turned white, almost as if the light was being absorbed into the markings. Some experts think it could be a hidden code, possibly leading to a secret chamber sealed since the days of the pharaohs. Michigan Sky Glow. Late one night in Michigan, a strange orange glow appeared over a quiet suburban neighborhood. At first, it looked like a small orb, but then it started stretching into a long, elongated shape. It hovered silently above a house, glowing with bright yellow-orange light from within. Locals gathered outside, staring in disbelief. Some thought they were witnessing a portal to another dimension, while others figured it might just be a rare atmospheric phenomenon. Either way, it was unlike anything anyone had seen before. To this day, people are still trying to figure out what they really saw that night. Redwood Mystery Figure. While hiking through Redwood National Park, a man captured something on camera that left him shaken. Among the massive trees, a dense, smoky figure seemed to hover in the air. It wasn't just regular fog. It looked thick and concentrated, almost like an energy field. Before he could process it, a small object shot forward in a straight line, like a drone on a mission. Some think these smoky figures are linked to portals, suggesting this might have been a gateway between worlds. The man left the area quickly, unsure of what he had just witnessed. Nowhere, everywhere. Imagine hiking in the woods and stumbling upon a staircase that leads to nothing. Sounds strange, right? That's exactly what happened to a hiker near a small town on the East Coast. He found an old rocky structure with a staircase attached, but when he climbed to the top, all he found was a blocked rock, like something used to be there, but had vanished. Some think it's just part of an old building, but other similar staircases have appeared in places without any ruins at all. Feeling uneasy, the hiker didn't stick around. Something about that staircase just didn't feel right. Egg of Mystery. High above the ground stood a giant egg-shaped rock, smooth, massive, and seemingly untouched. For centuries, it looked like just another natural formation. Then an earthquake hit, cracking open a hidden stone door that no one even knew existed. The door had been so perfectly camouflaged that it blended into the rock. Curious locals set up a ladder to explore the dark chamber beyond, but there were no markings or clues about its origin. It didn't feel like just an empty space. It felt like something meant to stay hidden. Maybe it wasn't just a chamber. Maybe it was never meant to be found. Portal Encounter. The skies over Germany hosted something truly bizarre. People spotted a massive, elongated craft hovering next to a smaller, triangular object, both clearly visible on camera. Out of nowhere, a misty, white portal appeared in midair. The triangular craft seemed to shift, almost sprouting wings, before smoothly gliding into the portal. Moments later, the larger craft followed, just before the portal closed up and vanished. Some believe it was alien technology, while others think it could have been a hidden energy field. Whatever it was, it disappeared without a trace, leaving everyone stunned and guessing. Lunar Gateway. Portals on Earth are strange enough, but what about space? That question hit hard when an astronaut recorded something jaw-dropping. A double-disc UFO flying toward a dark opening on the moon's surface. It looked like a portal, swallowing the craft before sealing shut behind it. The sight was enough to fuel long-standing theories about secret alien bases on the moon, something that's been whispered about for years. Could this really be evidence of extraterrestrial life using the moon as a base? Accidental Traveler. One night, Gil Perez, a guard stationed in Manila, was just doing his job, leaning against a wall, completely unaware of what was about to happen. Suddenly, without warning, he found himself in Mexico City, over 9,000 miles away. Still in his uniform, Gil was just as confused as everyone around him. People thought he was out of his mind when he talked about how the governor in Manila had been attacked by pirates. It sounded like a wild story, until months later, a ship arrived, confirming everything he had said. Even stranger, folks back in Manila swore they saw him the day before he teleported. No explanation, no travel documents, just a bizarre glitch in space-time. After that, we're pretty sure Gil thought twice about leaning on that wall again. Vanishing genius. In 1938, Ettore Majorana, one of the greatest minds of his time, disappeared without a trace. Known for his groundbreaking work with neutrinos, Majorana boarded a ferry in Naples and simply vanished. His farewell note was cryptic, leaving many to wonder if he had disappeared on purpose. Some believe he was deeply disturbed by the potential misuse of his discoveries and chose to vanish to protect them. Others think he may have found a way to travel through time or access alternate dimensions. There are darker theories about foul play, but to this day, no one truly knows what happened to Ettore Majorana. Now it's time for the subscribers' pick of the day. During a routine flight from Berlin, something bizarre appeared on camera. A massive black ring floating right in front of the plane. It wasn't moving like a normal cloud or smoke ring. Instead, it just stayed put, almost like it was waiting for something. As the plane got closer, the ring began to expand, growing wide enough to look like the aircraft could pass right through it. Then, in a split second, the entire plane vanished, gone without a trace. Some believe it could be a space-time vortex where gravity distorts reality. It almost felt like the ring reacted to the plane, like it opened on purpose.